Hello, dear students. I am Mahadeshwar MV, the assistant teacher of KANKVALI College, KANKVALI. Yesterday, in the last lecture, we have seen the contents. Already, I mentioned at the end that we are going to deal with section 1 analysis, then we are going to join the title discussion, and henceforth, we are going for the icebreakers. So, are you ready with? So on the screen you can easily find out the particular image of section 1 analysis. So today we are going only with 1.1 and astrologers day, the first topic. If you see the second column, you will find out it is written vocabulary, language study, poetic devices. So it is written here over. Is it? So in that you can easily find out code mixing, word usage. Code mixing, last year we have gone through that particular term, but this year we will revise that. In writing skills columns you will find out the particular thing, that is you will find out here writing skills, draft a speech and expansion of an idea. So last year at 11th standard already we have gone through these two ideas, writing skills. Then extension activities, project. Here they have given you one particular activity as project, and that is reading short stories as a form. So it is expected from you that you should not only limit yourself with an astrologer's day, but you have to read some more another different short stories written by either Indian authors or non-Indian authors. And last but not the least, there is the column of values, life skills. After reading this particular topic, after learning this, which kind of values, life skills we are getting in our personality, and these are wit and humor, astuteness, that is astuteness, ingenuity. So now I will give you the full analysis, what's meant by wit, what's meant by astuteness, because already you know about humor, ingenuity. So are you ready, students? So the first word in that is wit. On the screen you are getting the meaning of it. Wit, how to utter that, it is given over there. It is noun. Wit means the ability to use words in a clever and amusing way. You will definitely find out the Marathi version of it. I will not read that. Just only I will concentrate on the English version of it. The meaning is the ability to use words in clever and amusing way. So in short, you can find out that clever personality who is knowing how to use the words at which time, at perfect level. You should be witty. Witty is adjective form of wit. Second word, you will find out here that astuteness. You will find out some of the translations here. We are coming back to this particular screen, but before that we must know what's the meaning of it. Astuteness is an adjective, and you will easily find out what is written over here. So you can read that. I've just to wait for 30 seconds as I'm expecting that you should read the screen. So I think you have read that, and you have to concentrate on these truths, that clever and cunning, shrewd, these three words, that is highlighting area of the meaning of astute. What's meant by astute? So coming back to the previous one, that we are joining again to the translations of it. They have given some other similar words, synonyms to it, and also they have given you the Marathi meaning of it. So shrewdness is there, then astuteness, that perfect Marathi word they have given over here. You can read that. So this is the meaning of astuteness. Next word is there, ingenuity, and you will find out the Marathi versions of it, that is creativity, and at the bottom, which is in blur condition, you can get the English version of it also. Some synonyms are there. that inventiveness and correctness. Some personalities, if you look around or in you also, you are inventive ones. You are finding in each thing, you are inventing something new. You are finding something new idea. And whenever you are finding that new idea, you wanted to correct yourself. Such a kind of trait or personality is called ingenuity. So, are you getting all the meanings of all three words or three ideas? So, this is what the life skills that we are getting from an astrologer's day. Now, we are going to deal with the title of this topic. Yeah, finally, we are coming back to our main journey of this year, and that is section 1 1.1 and astrologer's day. Just before 1 second, I mentioned that now we are going to deal with the title, an astrologer's day. Why it is called the day of an astrologer? What is the significance of that day? Wasn't there many days before? What the speciality of that day in the life and in the life of an astrologer? So first you must know that who is astrologer, and to know that you must know what is meant by astrology. So now I will give you the meaning of these two words, what is meant by astrologer and what is meant by astrology. Yeah. Here you could see the screen where you will get the meaning of astrology. Many among you know this thoroughly because if we are living in India, where excessively we are having the influence of astrology, astrologers, your relatives, your parents, or all of we are believing in God, and whenever we are getting some problems, we are going towards not directly with the God. Instead talking that we want the help of astrologers, means we wanted to find out the problem solution through the help of astrology and astrologers. So what is meant by astrology? You will get here the meaning in both the languages, Marathi and English. So I will read that for you, only the English version, because you can read easily the Marathi one. It is again the noun. Part of speech of this word is noun. The study of the positions and movements of the stars and planets, and the way that some people believe they affect people and events. So, such a kind of scientific study, the followers of astrology, they are saying that they are argumenting such a kind of thing. It is also the scientific study of the stars and all the planets, how they are having influence on the mankind. So this is astrology. So the person, the expert in astrology is called astrologer. Yes, here you can see the meaning that just now I mentioned. This is called astrologer. Again, it is noun, and some you must know that this is called agent noun. Whenever you are getting, what is the difference between this noun and this astrologer, that noun? So here astrologer means the person who is going through that activity or completing that activity. That person is called agent noun. As like drive is particular kind of activity. Who is doing that activity? Driver. So driver is the agent noun. Drive is no doubt a verb, and driver is what? The particular agent noun, and driving is again the noun. So this is the particular grammar section I touch up here quickly. Now we are going for such a kind of images. Yes, can you see that astrology consultation and all other things are written in one particular jyotishi or such a kind of sadhu sant? You can easily find out here on the screen. So these are astrologers, and you are getting that astrology and such a kind of signs are used in that. So this is called astrology. I repeat again for you, astrology, this is the particular meaning we have gone through. Then astrologer, who is that? The expert in astrology, and such a kind of figuring is there at astrology level. Yeah, now our journey will go towards icebreakers. This is the next and important part. After title, we have to join ourselves to the curiosity. What's that? How it is? And all this is icebreaker is the heart of any topic or text. On the screen, you will find out the particular image where it is written icebreakers in colorful manner, and side by with you can find out what's meant by icebreaker. They have given figuring of that one image is given over there. that what is meant by icebreaker. Suppose you wanted to tackle any kind of main issue, to join that before you should go through some process of thinking. They have given some kind of uh, particular figuring, through that you can easily find out what's meant by icebreakers. Here you have to see the particular meaning of icebreakers. An icebreaker is a facilitation exercise intended to help members of group begin the process of forming themselves into a team. Icebreakers are commonly presented as a game to warm up the group by helping the members to get to know each other. So this is what opening. So by that way you can be interactive towards group. Actually this is for group, converting that group into a team. In the same way for our syllabus they have formed the particular pattern: icebreakers, then actual text, and then the brainstorming. By icebreakers you can easily have acquaintance with the text, so you are getting this warming up before going for that text. So here I think if you remember, I don't know, last year I have shown you such a kind of same image on the screen and mentioned that what is meant by icebreakers. So can you see one shape is here, and which is having the path in ice. Actually it is the ocean, but which is having, yes, everywhere there is ice and there is no water. The sea water is converted into, yes, ice, and through that ice they have to find their path. So such a kind of professional ships are called icebreakers, which are making the path for some other ships. The ships which are having traveled through such a kind of icy oceans, seas, there are some specifically professional icebreakers. Icebreakers means the ships which are breaking the ice for the path of some other ships are called icebreakers. Similarly, these all icebreakers activities are making us able to understand what is the heart of this topic. So, are you ready with the same? Yeah. We are going for icebreakers. The first icebreakers activity is discuss with your partner and complete the activity. What are your strengths? And they have given you 3 columns: strengths, why do you feel so, and dream career. So they have given one salt for you. Painting and drawing, these are the strengths. Why do you feel so? You can visualize and express. Means you can easily visualize and express the things, and that's why you feel that this is your strength. Dream career: commercial artist and cartoonist. In the same way you have to fill up that. For example, suppose you feel that your strength is becoming a sportsman, so that sportsman or sportsman, that word you should write in the strengths part. Sports or sportsmanship, you can write anything from that. Why do you feel so? Then you have to write that you can do teamwork well, concentration is good, and also you are having physically, you are having good strength enough. Dream career for a sportsman, what can be? Plenty of things you can do. You can have the good career in sports, you can be sportsman in. So in the same manner you have to fill up that answer. I'm sure that you can easily fill up this by using your own ideas, not only copying down mine. If you have any doubt related that, you can send me the message. I can clarify the doubt again. Second activity is there. The scene in a local market or village, town, city is very attractive. People with different occupations sell their wares. Discuss with your partner the variety of activities of the local market. So to know that, I think you have gone through many villages, towns and cities, and you will love the marketplace because it is very attractive, and different kind of people are there with different kind of occupations, and they are coming there to sell their wares. And what kind of activities you are watching there? They have given one for you: selling flowers, selling groceries. So what's meant by wares? If you have this particular doubt, then I have one image for you. I will show that. Where? What's meant by where? This is again noun form. Objects made from a particular type of material or suitable for a particular use. So anything in Marathi it is written saman mal, or it is written goods offered for sale. So selling good or material is called where. You can hear one more image for you. It is one fruit seller who is saying that yes, come, and I'm selling all these fruits, so come. So what is the where of this fruit seller? Fruits. That is the where of him. So what are the activities that fruit seller will do? Selling fruits. Already they have given you one particular solved example. That's what: selling flowers, selling groceries. Just now I added here for the fruit seller's case, selling fruits. You can write for the vegetables, selling vegetables. You can find that. And not only selling all the time you should write, but some other activities. You can say that calling, calling of who's? All the sellers. Then the passengers are there, or the particular customers are there. They are walking, they are bargaining. So you should write all the things all the time. It is not needed to write selling activities. They have given one of that. You can add one more selling activity. Selling what? Selling fruits, selling clothing, selling wages. So for second one you can write this at one place, but for third, fourth and fifth you should write something different activity, like bargaining, then the shouting of vendors to attract the attention of customers. So by that way you can write the answer of that activity. Third activity is there, that is: in a village, town or city, it is quite a common sight to see an astrologer sitting by the roadside with his professional equipment. So professional equipment, that is the particular word. Definitely I will explain that which are the professional equipments of an astrologer. I will show you some of the image. Let me complete that particular activity. Discuss with your partner and list the requirements for his trade. So they have asked you which kind of requirements are there for his trade. Trade means business of that astrologer. So for that, which kind of material he is using? For example, fruit seller is using fruits, vegetable man is or seller using veggies for it. It's similarly, what are the equipments, professional equipments for an astrologer? They have given one completion for you: parrot, cards, etc. So you have to write second, third, fourth, and fifth one. So including this answer, you have to fill up 2, 3, 4, 5, where you can write on the screen. You can find out the particular answer that I got that for you. You can find out the particular astrologer, and he is wearing his all the traditional wearing. And the astrologer's professional equipment consisted of a dozen cowrie shells, a square piece of cloth with obscure mystic charts on it, a notebook in his hand, and a bundle of palmyra writing. So these are some of the professional equipment you could find out with astrologer. Are you getting this answer? Yeah, so now we are leading towards the next and the last activity of icebreakers. There are certain unreasonable beliefs among people living in our society. Certain common events are linked with superstitions. List such events, discuss the superstitions, link with them, and the means of their eradication. Eradication means removal of that. So first of all, we will go for the first line of it: unreasonable beliefs. Reasonable means what? Having particular logic or any kind of reason, cause behind it. Unreasonable means what? There is not any kind of particular reason behind, still we are believing in that. Such a kind of beliefs are called unreasonable beliefs. So they ask you from that activity, list out such a kind of superstitions from India or throughout the world. We are finding some superstitions You have to find out such a kind of superstitions, either some traditions you can say, or events you know about it, that you have to write. And then you have to write some remedies on it, solutions to eradicate them, for the removal of the superstitions from our society. What can we exactly do? That solution you have to mention here. So you have to write the answer related that. To offer you the guidelines, on the screen you can find out the particular image that I found for you. So here there are some superstitions mentioned in this particular screen. One of that is, do not cut nails after sunset, that second one. Then taking both after bath after attending last rites. Then hanging lemons, chilies at the entrance. You know that in at many houses you can find out that don't go near people tree at night, or women not allowed in temples during menstruation. Next, some of that triple six, that is also wrong or evilic for our life. That is one kind of a superstition. At the world level you will find out. Careful with that mirror, bad luck comes in threes. A rabbit foot will bring you luck. Black cat crossing your path, they have given that here. So except that, you can use any among these all. You will find out the next, that particular image where you will find out chili lemon that is hanging. This particular superstition you can find out in India. Then this is particular glass which is or mirror you can find out, that is broken in, and that mirror is broken, that means it is a bad luck. Again you will find out some of the superstitions from society. There are 18 superstitions on the screen, you will find out. And you can write any four among them. One already they have filled up, so remnant four you have to fill up from these. I'm not going to read this because on screen you can easily find, and any five among these you can write. So the next question was related removal or eradication of them. So for that you have to write some remedies. So they have given some of the remedies. First one of that, thinking positive. Explanation is given. It is not needed here to write the detailed explanation of the remedies from you. I'm showing this for your guidelines. And suppose you have written positive thinking, and as it is, you should not copy and paste, you should write your own thought related. It is not, again I'm telling you that I'm repeating the same thought. It is not expected from you that you have to copy the same. Here whatever I mentioned that as an answer of the activity, this is just only the guidelines that I offer you. You can write your own views, you can write your own examples which could be apt to it, and they should be apt to it, then they could be apt to it. So see that some of the remedies are mentioned over here. That thinking positive. Second one, parental guidance, teachers guidance, campaigns and other events. Role of media, that is also important. And some of the programs are also mentioned over here to eradicate superstitions in community. So all you have to read in very depth, and then you have to choose the correct one, means what is appropriate for you. It is not expected from you to write each and every single alphabet which is on the screen. You have to read this, swallow it, and you can convert that in your own language words, and you can write the answer over here. So I think, so in this way we have studied today the analysis of section 1, especially of the astrologer and astrologer's day, what we are going to deal with and which values we should add to our personality. And also we have gone through the title, that explanation, and even we have completed all the icebreakers discussion. So this is the time for homework now. Yeah, obviously I can't skip that because it is practice is important. So as you know, yeah, you know that you have to complete icebreakers. And one excuse I can offer you, you can complete the icebreakers. Oh yes, you know that last year the same dialogue you know of mine, that is what you have to complete icebreakers on that particular page itself. But the compulsion is that you have to use pencil, you can't use pen. if you wanted to write detailed answer of it, you can add that and you can write that in the notebook. But you can write in textbook itself, but use pencil for that. At notebook you can use pen, but on the textbook you can't use that, you have to use pencil. So by that way I am summing up my today's lecture. Stay home, stay safe. Bye students.